Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be doing a hypothetical matchup between J.D. Vance on the Republican side, and then on the Democratic side, we'll be going with Pete Buttigieg. I've already explained who both of these people are in previous videos, so I'll skip that. But I will go to the prediction. So I'm going to add a tilt rating, and we're going to start out in the state of Nevada. Nevada has definitely been willing to elect Republicans, and in 2024 voted for Trump, kind of surprising, considering their general Democratic lean, but things could be changing. I'm not sure that Vance would have the same appeal that Trump does in the state, kind of that populist appeal. Vance might be a decent replicate of that, but I don't think it would be enough to carry the state. I do think that if the election were to be held today, things are favoring the Democratic Party, but I don't think it would be enough in Arizona to flip the state. I don't think that Buttigieg would do as well as Biden did in 2020. Biden was able to win Arizona by a narrow margin, but regardless, it was in the Democratic column. But I'm going to call it for J.D. Vance for now. And then we get to the little district there in Omaha. Harris was even able to win this, so it's virtually set in stone that another Democrat can win it, and I think Pete Buttigieg would be a good option there. He's got some Midwest Rust Belt appeal. I know Nebraska isn't quite in the Midwest or quite in the Rust Belt, but still I do think that would play well. He's got some moderate appeal that would do well in that district in Nebraska, that little blue dot in the red wall. And then we're going to go to the state of Georgia. I'm going to go with Pete Buttigieg being able to win the state of Georgia, but not the state of North Carolina. I think this is going to be interesting to watch. Georgia did go for Trump in 2024, just like for all the swing states except that one swing district in Nebraska. But it did go to Biden, so it is, and they have two Democratic senators. I think it's very likely that in the long run it will turn progressively bluer. But for now, I'm going to go, and it's still going to the Democratic Party. I don't think it's going to be the same story in North Carolina, though. And then we'll get to the last three Rust Belt states. So I'm going to start off, I do think in Pennsylvania, it is going to be an interesting case to see. For now, I do think that these Rust Belt states will continue to trend toward the Republican Party. I do think that the Sun Belt states will work to offset that. So it will still be possible for both parties to win given the right circumstances. But I do think that Buttigieg, he would be able to win Michigan and Wisconsin. And that's the prediction I'm going with, 273 to 265. Certainly a close match. Really so much of this is just partisan, and not much will change. It's really just up to some key voting groups and persuadable voters, and most of these won't change. It's just up to a couple states that really determine it all. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.